Hello and welcome to Prologue's first Weaver video. This will demonstrate a core concept in Prologue and how it will affect casual roleplay. Okay, so here we have two role players casually strolling through a Tauren village. Unexpectedly, an NPC decided to interact with our main character. Now, what is important to note about this simple dialogue is that there are no quests active and no reason for this NPC to engage with the character we are following. The dialogue itself is very fluent and interactive, responding with full awareness of what our character is typing back to the NPC. Story-wise, this NPC is asking our character to help with a restless spirit and ask them to talk with another NPC further up ahead. Upon reaching the second NPC, a similar dialogue takes place where the NPC story-wise asks them to find a large stone with engravings on it, where apparently the remains of this restless spirit should be found. They find the stone and the remains of a skeleton. Our main character decides to kneel down and try to guide the spirit to peace. Suddenly, a large beam of light appears. Again, this is not a quest or scripted. I will soon explain how this works. They head back to the NPC, which thanks them for their aid, and the story is now over. Okay, so let me shortly explain how this happened and why hopefully it should get some of you excited. A weaver is a player that has received special tools to tell a story. Anyone on Prologue can become a weaver, but it requires a bit of dedication and time. Here we have the second character that we just saw, and she is a level 1 weaver. If you select an NPC as a weaver and type .npc say hello, the NPC will say hello. This works on any NPC throughout the entire world, and you can even type .npc yell to make them yell. You can use these commands from a distance, which means you can sit from afar and execute whatever story you have in mind without needing to be in the direct presence of the NPC, which can be very helpful in many situations. Now, if you are a role player, you are probably used to doing emotes. One issue with emotes is that they are always bound to your character, meaning that your character name is always shown. As a weaver, this prefix is removed by typing .npc text emote. A gust of wind passes through the village. And as you can see, the emote is written but without your character name, which allows you to do any emote in any form. The next important power that a weaver have is the ability to spawn objects. What you do is type in .lookup object totem. So what this does is gives you a list of all objects in the game that has the keyword totem in it. So now I find a totem I want to spawn, say this fire totem here, and proceed to press the button stating spawn. As you can see, this spawns a nice looking fire totem. Now I can also delete this totem by checking what I just spawned and press delete. You can look for any object in the game, so let's try .lookup object skeleton. And this gives me a list of skeleton objects. I press spawn and this spawns a skeleton. I delete it and try another skeleton, press spawn, and there we go. With the information you've been given, you can probably figure out how this tiny storyline was created and executed. It should be noted that a Weaver level 1 only has the ability to spawn one game object. This limit increases greatly as you level up. Only one question mark then remains, and that is the light beam that comes from this item we call a portable object. More about that will be explained in the next Weaver video.